Muslims have gone, unfortunately, astray. They have distanced themselves from the Quran and from the Sunnah, and they've adopted all different types of forms of communication with people not in line with the Quran and with the Sunnah. Some of them treat the non-Muslims as insects. They despise them, they resent them, they maybe beat them up, maybe curse them, maybe are abusive physically and verbally. And some of them think that I can shed blood, I can kill, I can take their wealth, I can do whatever I want with. They're non-Muslims, they're nothing. Like those terrorists we sometimes hear about who do heinous things and pretend as if it is part of Islam, not knowing that these guys do not relate to Islam at all, even if they claim that they're Muslims. These hounds of hell are the worst underneath the skies, as the Prophet described them, alayhi salatu wasalam. Hounds of hell. They're the worst underneath the heavens. The Prophet said about those, alayhi salatu wasalam, whoever kills someone who has a covenant, someone who's on a treaty between the Muslims and the non-Muslims, he will not find the scent and the fragrance of Jannah, though the fragrance of Jannah can be detected 40 years journey away from Jannah. You can smell it, though you are of a distance of 40 years of traveling to it, which means that they will not be even close to getting to Jannah. On the other flip of the coin, or the side of the coin, you find people, Muslims, who are so humiliated and looked down upon by the disbelievers, by the non-Muslims, because they are just on their stomachs for them to walk over their backs. They imitate the disbelievers in everything. The way they speak, the way they dress, the way they celebrate. They even imitate them in their customs and traditions and feasts. So you see some Muslims putting a Christmas tree in his home and going around everywhere, Happy New Year, Happy Christmas. On Halloween, they trick and treat. On Valentine's Day, they send red roses and the like, everything. And it fits them like a glove. And when we say, Akhi, you can't imitate and behave like the disbelievers, they're offended. What did I do? Said, they're not disbelievers. Don't say kafir. What should I say? You should say others. Call them any, but not kafirs. Allah Azza wa Jal called them in the Quran, in the beginning of Surah Al-Taghabun, kafir. It is He, the Almighty, who created you and made you into a kafir and a believer. That's what Allah Azza wa Jal says. So, excuse me, فَمِنْكُمْ كَافِرٌ وَمِنْكُمْ مُؤْمِنٌ. This is what Allah said. So you're telling me, no, they're not kafir? Then they have to be believers. No, they're not believers, then duh. So this is a problem with such a segment of the Muslims who had gone against the Quran that says, oh, you who believe, do not take the Jews and the Christians as allies, as confidants. And they went totally against this and took them as their best buddies and friends. Yes, it is true. Our religion is a religion of peace and tolerance. Allah says, whoever is kind to you, be kind to them. We have no problem with that. Those who are kind to us, we're kind to them, but without crossing the line. We don't be kind to people who wage wars against us, who kill our brothers and sisters, who kick them out of their homes, who perform crystal clear genocides and say, oh, they are our brothers. They have difference of opinions. It's okay. No, it's not okay. And this is the line that we draw as Muslims to protect our identity and above all, to protect our religion.